Headaches and sinus pressure. And the reason I'm coming to you about this topic right now is because I just was away for a few days and I came home and I heard my little guy had been having some headache and sinus pressure, and he was better by the time I got home, but I really wanted to address it with you because of him and some things that I know about his health. And also I was working with another patient this past weekend, another client who I feel is in this kind of arena too. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dr. Mary Starr Carter. I'm known as the Total Wellness Doc and Mom. I am a trained chiropractor who loves natural health, has been helping people in the natural health arena for 18 plus years. Yeah, well, probably about 20 actually when you add it all up. All right, so let's talk about headaches and sinus pressure. I know a lot of you are watching this because this is what you're experiencing right now. It's springtime and you're struggling more maybe with allergies and sinus pressure and all of that. And I want to tell you my story of how this is kind of an important topic for me, is because I grew up as a kid who constantly had sinus infections, had allergies. Back in the day, I was on Seldane, on amoxicillin every other month. I was always having these sinus problems. And it wasn't until later in life, when I was in my 20s and I got on the journey to go to chiropractic school, that I learned so much about nutrition and health and my own sinus problems, was able to get rid of them and actually even eliminate my allergies too. So, are you ready to talk? All right, let's get started. So again, my name's Dr. Mary Starr Carter. If you don't know me, go visit our webpage at totalwellnessdoc.com, totalwellnessdoc.com. We've got lots of more great information like this there. All right, so let's be quick and talk. First, I want to talk about sinus headaches. Oh, I should have brought my little, I have a little head skeleton of the sinuses. You could have watched that, looked at that, but we'll do it another time. We won't get too analytical. All right, so sinuses, a lot of people think of sinuses, you know, they think of sinus pressure here, but sinuses are all through our head. They're cavities that are actually in the bone of our cranium. They're inside our head, little cavities all over. So that's why when you have a sinus headache, it can kind of be, it can feel it all over, even way back here. So sinuses have a lot to do with not only the structure of your head, because if you have a smaller head, you're going to have smaller sinuses, and you might be a person that every time the pressure changes, you can feel it. I have a good girlfriend, a Dr. Niece, out in Mount Peeler, family chiropractic. She has like a smaller head, and she really feels the pressure changes. So that can be one thing, just the structure of your head. But what I know from being a chiropractor too is that you can eliminate a lot of the pressure by just being well adjusted. So number one tip I'm going to give you, if you're not already seeing a good chiropractor, a chiropractor who's going to, you know, adjust your head and your cranium, and they might use a little activator to do that. They might use their hands, or even some good massage therapists know things like craniosacral technique. Amazing to help the sinuses and help people with headaches. So if you're a chronic headache sufferer, I highly recommend getting to see a good chiropractor. Not all chiropractors are treated the same. My kids have been adjusted since they were out of the womb. Literally days after they were born, they were adjusted. I remember one time I took my daughter, she was having some sinus pressure, she was really stuffy. I took her to the chiropractor because I no longer practice every day. So I took her to my chiropractor, and then she adjusted her cranium and she was better like that. Every time I have sinus pressure and just feeling like little headaches and things, I go to the chiropractor, I get adjusted, I feel so much better. For those of you who've never been before and you're chronic, it's not going to be like that for you. You might feel a little bit better, you might feel amazing after your adjustment, but you may have to go a few times to get your body and your head all better. Now, those of you who suffer from sinus pressure because of allergies, because of what's going on, all the histamines and stuff, again, you want to get adjusted, and you want to get your whole spine adjusted, because the the cells that make histamine and all that nasty stuff, mucus, everything, actually live in your spine and your spinal column. So making sure your spine is well adjusted will really, really help you with the allergies too. Okay, so get adjusted, number one. Number two, you want to be drinking water. I cannot tell you how many clients I see who just drinking water alone eliminates their allergies or reduces their allergies. And I'm not talking like little people say 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. You can drink your 68 glasses, but if you're drinking Cokes or any caffeinated drinks, you're eliminating 1 glass of water for every caffeinated drink you're drinking, depending on how much caffeine, could even be more. So if I have 2 cups of coffee in the morning and I drink 8 glasses of water, 8 ounces glasses of water, I'm actually drinking 6. And if I'm 200 pounds, I really need to be drinking 100 ounces of water a day. I know that's hard. I still struggle with that myself, but I'm telling you, if you want to get rid of your sinus pressure and headaches, you need to be drinking water. All right, thank you so much for all of you who are joining us. I really, really appreciate that too. So drink your water, eliminate the juices, or reduce the juices, the soda, the caffeine if you can. And some of you are getting headaches because simply you're having caffeine headaches. I know for me, I love this great nutrition drink, Ninja Nitro, that has a little bit of caffeine in it. But if I have it so many days in a row and then I don't have it, I get a little caffeinated headache or caffeine, what's it called? When you don't have something, I forget the word, but it's kind of like my body is saying, hey, give me that, right? So look at that. So water, make sure that's number 2. So chiropractic, water is number 2. So third thing you have to look at is, what are you eating? What are you drinking? The sinuses are how do I say this? They're like this cavity that if you are going to have a lot of sugar, cheeses, milk, bad news. Bad news. Most milk that's on the market is going to give you really challenges with your sinuses, with allergies, all those things. I cannot tell you how many clients that I get off of dairy or seriously reduce or at least eliminate the milk. And I'm not talking going to organic milk. You can do that. Raw milk would be a little bit better than that, but I'm talking switching over to almond milk or something that doesn't have all that mucus in it already, and it really causes a lot of mucus. So milk things, cheese, bread, all those things that increase the mucus, increase the yeast, and what happens is it lives throughout your sinuses, literally sinuses, ears, all of those things can help you. And let me tell you about one patient I had, little kid, actually was of my colleagues, and came in and had terrible sinus problems, allergies all the time, and had all these skin eczema all over her skin. So changed the diet, got her off of milk, stopped eating processed food, started drinking a lot more water, and got her pooping. And wouldn't you know, in just a few short months, all the eczema was gone, her allergies were gone, all the sinus problems were gone because of that. And now we have to talk about pooping. So you're going to change your diet, eliminate those things, and we got to talk about pooping. This weekend I was working on a client who had a lot of old poop in her belly, and things had gotten kind of, I think, just old and yucky in there, and I don't know if she had caught in a virus or something like that, but I was working on her belly, and I mean, just could feel all the old poop. Most of you out there, including myself, are going to carry anywhere from 15, 20, some of you 40 pounds. If you're the guy who's kind of skinny all over but has the big belly, okay, you probably have a lot of old poop in there. If you're the woman that carries a lot of weight in the lower midsection here, you probably have a lot of old poop there. You got to get pooping. You say, Mary, but I poop every day. It doesn't matter. If you really look at the food that you take in over the past year and the food that's gone out, it's not equal. I will tell you, it's not equal. So you got to do a cleanse. You got to get the poop out. And how do you do that? Well, first of all, you drink more water. You eat better food, right? You're going to eat fiber. You're going to, what's that look like? You know, eating your veggies, eating an apple a day. These are all tips that can help you to just kind of keep things getting regular. And then I'm going to suggest that a lot of you consider going on a cleanse, a good cleanse. Now, you know, I represent Young Living Essential Oils. We have some great products that help with cleansing, help support the digestive system, things like Digest and Cleanse, a nice little pill that can help you when you're traveling, can help you every day just to clean out. We have the 5-day cleanse, and then my favorite is really called the Cleansing Trio. The Cleansing Trio is very safe and natural, and just not one of those cleanses where you're gonna like have to be in the bathroom all the time. So those are my favorite. I don't believe in going to a health food store and getting what they want to sell you. I believe in working with products that are of the highest standard, maybe a little more costly even than you'll buy on Amazon and things like that, because they work better. They really, really work better, and they're not going to eliminate all the good things that are in your system too. So let's start cleansing. So how do you get rid of headaches and sinus pressure? Number one, you're going to start getting adjusted, okay? Start getting adjusted regularly, and that might look like every 6 weeks for some of you. It might be every month. It might be every week if you're in a really, really bad spot with these things. Allergy, sinuses, they're going to decrease your allergy symptoms. They're going to help your sinuses. So many things. Chiropractic is so phenomenal for that. You might even poop more even by getting adjusted. Absolutely, Dawn, absolutely believe in probiotics. Dawn's part of our family, and another family member I had consulted with years ago was having terrible headaches and terrible bloating, and she didn't poop. She would like poop every 5 days, and I'm like, you're kidding me. You're on migraine medicine and pain medicine and all these things that are making you constipated, and really the problem is you need to poop. You need to drink more water. So thanks, Dawn, for bringing that up about that other client in our family to do that. So chiropractic care. Next thing is the water, drinking your water, absolutely most important. Third thing is the foods that you're eating. Get rid of the milk, get rid of the things that are going to constipate you. My poor little guy had eaten like this gluten-free pizza like 2 or 3 days in a row. His belly was hard. He was really backed up. Even when I got back, he started to make a turn when he started pooping. Of course, we used oils to just help him be more comfortable, but you know, when he started pooping, he's really started to feel a lot better. So drink more water, all of those things too. The foods you eat, and then finally get the colon moving. Get your colon moving, and that might include doing a cleanse. I hope this has been helpful to you. I'm Dr. Mary Starr, the Total Wellness Doc. You can visit us over on our webpage where I talk more about cleansing. I recently, kind of 2 weeks ago, did a video on the liver and gallbladder. You can go see my gallstones over there if you want to. It's pretty gross. But the Total Wellness Doc, the Total Wellness Doc, DOC.com. Go visit, learn more about what we do. And I thank you for joining us for our Wellness Wednesday, and I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, give us hearts and let us know how you're doing in the comments. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.